Tougher than expected. I mean, if there's burpees in it, you can always do a burpee more, so I think it's just about how hard you want to push actually. Around 15, I could feel my face, it was like still good fun. I think go on and done, maybe do it again like in a couple of months. Maybe we see a nice progression in the programming of this. Guys, we'll have fun for sure.
Okay, this is Luis with a quick voiceover to help you with some strategy and movement tips for Open 24.1. Like Soph said, the step-up technique is a great technique which saves you a little bit of core, keeps your heart rate lower, and it's great to get into a good rhythm. On the other hand, you can also use the little faster technique. Both feet are coming in at the same time. Make sure that you jump wide instead of bringing your feet in close, because that is even more taxing for your core. And when you jump, then stay as small as possible. You don't have to stand all the way up. This costs you a little bit of time and is definitely not the most efficient way to do it. Another thing which can help you with your burpee efficiency is placing some chalk marks on the ground so you exactly know where to put your hands on every other rep. By doing so, you will make sure that your feet are directly next to the dumbbell and you can smoothly jump directly over it without actually having to do an extra step. And for the dumbbell snatches, we want to work in the center of the gravity. That means both heads touch the ground slightly behind your heels, not in front of you. If you do so, the weight will pull you forward and you are not moving in the most efficient way. Also, various techniques over here who get the job done. The fastest one, definitely the muscle snatch technique. Keep in mind that this is a little bit more taxing for the shoulders paired with the burpees. Another good technique is the power snatch technique. So at the top of the rep, you jump under to save your shoulders a bit. There's also two ways to cycle the dumbbell, a more leg dominant and a more back dominant movement. On the left side you can see Soph pushing more with her legs. The starting position is a little lower, chest is up, that saves your back a little bit. On the other hand, the right side is more back dominant. The legs are almost fully extended and the movement comes from the back. So depending what type of athlete you are, choose accordingly. Before you start into your open workout today, make sure to warm up properly. You want to definitely get a good sweat on and prep those movements. If your back tends to blow up in workouts like this, I would recommend to foam roll your posterior chain, which will help with blood flow. And finally, before you start into the workout, we want to test our game day pace. That means we are doing 300 meter on the rower at a fast pace, kind of pre-fatigue ourselves here a bit into 2 rounds of 9 snatches and 9 burpees over the rower. Then rest for 5 minutes before you start into your workout. Also, let's talk strategies real quick. Strategy number 1, kind of full send for our really fit athletes. There's not a lot of pacing involved. Pacing technique number 2, let's call it negative splits. Here we are looking for ideally unbroken sets on that dumbbell, but you have to make sure that you can breathe over here. So that means you have to use a regular cadence, which allows you to really push those burpees. And last but not least, strategy number 3 is the cruiser. That means we are breaking up the dumbbell movements from the get-go into 2 to 3 sets with 5 seconds rest in between. We're keeping the burpees unbroken, starting with a slow cadence on the 21s, and then we are trying to speed up from round to round. After watching a couple of athletes this morning having a go at 24.1, I would say the most common problem is that athletes tend to come out too hot, especially on those burpees. So I would recommend keep the round of 21 a little slower than you think you should. After that, you are almost done with 50% of the workout, and that's where you want to push. So speed up on the round of 15 and then full send on the round of 9. Also keep that transitions short and snappy. You can also lose a lot of time over here.
There's no strategy, it's simple. Copy and paste, brother. Copy the YouTube, and then I'm gonna go sub 6. That's the plan. That's the plan.
3, 2, 1, go! Wow.
2, they're going too slowly. I'm just go faster. 4. I'm being Pukowski. 9. 10.
A few moments later.
Go, burpees, good. Come, guppy, let's go. Oh, yes! Yes, Kennedy! 3 burpees.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's still got 10 minutes. 1. Okay, stay with the same. Come on. Down, okay. Keep moving, baby. 1. Come, give me.
Oh. I think I accidentally had YouTube on plus 1.5. Fast forward. Because I was too fast, brother. Oh. I look good though, I won't lie. I look good, right? Fucking look good.
Baby, you